Well, something pretty cool happened, and I want to share it with you because I don't know, it was a pretty cool time. I got to caddy for the one and only Grant Horvat, and it will be in a video that you will never see, unfortunately. But you know what? Things happen, and so we have some photos that I show you. Credit my man Red Harrington. Leave a link to his Twitter page in the description below. Be sure to follow him. He's at a lot of live events doing great work in the media world. So thanks to him for the photo. And yes, Grant he's a tall cat, 100%, 6'3"-ish, and his thinness makes me even look shorter. I'm not tall. I'm like 5'7", so whatever. It's a great combo. We're standing next to each other. So here's how it all went down, and I'll let you know why you'll never see the video. And another thing that happened that I was able to hopefully help him with his game a little bit, just coincidentally, things worked out. So I show up to Live Nashville just to do a little Bryson. I wanted to ask Bryson a question, which I did, and that video is on this channel as well. So be sure to check that out. He had a great answer on, why he does YouTube, and I really was fascinated by his response. It was cool. So anyways, we had nothing to do after that. We were going to drive back home, but the car broke down, long story, and cars in the shop were just waiting around, have nothing to do all day as we wait. So I'm like, let's walk around. So my son Sky and I are walking around. We see Grant. I say hi to him. That's kind of it. And, then I see my other friends, the Divot dudes, they're there too. Say hi to them. They're going to go out. One of them's going to help film with Grant. He's going to do a match with John Rahm and play 2v2 or something like that. So cool. So we're cruising around, and then they're about to go out. Grant's walking by. I'm like, hey, do you mind if we just watch? And he's like, no, dude, come on. Let's go. And he's like genuinely excited that we're going to come along. And I'm like, wow. It was just unexpected. He is just the nicest guy. People have said it before, but unless you experience it, he is the nicest guy like out there. He is not only just super friendly and welcoming, it's like he wants you to come along. He wants you part of the journey. So, and there wasn't that fake like, oh, yeah, sure. No, it was like, dude, yeah, come on. Like, he was super excited. So I was like, wow. I was shocked to get that kind of response. I'm like, all right. So we're just tagging along. We're hiding in the background, not filming. I'm not going to film anything at all. I'm just going to watch and hang out and try to avoid his camera guys because I didn't want to be in his video. I'm not trying to, photobomb his video or get a cameo appearance whatsoever. All I'm trying to do is just watch what they're doing. I was like to know what other fellow creators are doing, how they're doing it. And I wanted to maybe ask his camera guy, Sky, his name's Sky as well, a few questions and just kind of pick his brain or see what gear he's using, how he's using it, just so we can always try to improve our own craft. That was my goal. So they hit their tee shots on number one. We're walking down the 10th hole, their first hole. And I see Grant carrying his bag. And I said to him, I'm like, dude, you don't have a caddy? And he's like, no, I have one tomorrow for the Pro-Am, but not today. So it's okay. And I'm like, dude, how are you going to play your best golf and carry your own clubs? That's what's going through my head. I'm thinking this. Like, how could this guy play great golf in the heat, like 90-something degrees in Nashville, summertime? How is he going to be his best carrying his own bag while they're filming and he's trying to play a match? So I'm like, dude, do you want me to caddy for you? And so he's like, you serious? And I said, dude, I have nothing else to do. I'd be happy to carry your bag and be your caddy. He's like, yeah, sure. And I even said to his camera guy, I'm like, look, I'm not trying to be in your video or anything. Like, don't put me in. I just think you need a caddy if you're going to be playing a match for real. He's like, thanks, man. So I'm carrying his bag. I'm adjusting it, putting it together. And just, I'm like, my attitude was, dude, I'm just going to be the best caddy out here today. And I'm going to try to just be a pro caddy. That was my goal. I just shifted gears from observer to I'm going to be the best I can be. And I was just going to enjoy every second of it because I would just enjoyed having the opportunity to be a part of it out of the video. Anyways, but Sky, his camera guy, is filming me a little bit at, talking to me. Hey, we got Mr. Short Game on the bag. And so I'm like, whatever. And I was like, that's cool. You could edit me out. I don't care. It's just, I think you should have somebody carrying your clubs so you don't have to. So that was how it all went down. And Grant's being super cool. He's walking with me, talking to me, asking me some questions. We're talking shop, right? So one of the guys, however, that they were playing against in this 2v2 didn't want to be mic'd up. He was in his practice, like he's prepping for a tournament. So he's in his routine. He didn't want the camera. He didn't want to be involved whatsoever. So it basically caused everybody to just say, look, let's just shut the video down. We'll just play for fun and not film anything. And so that's what ended up happening. And so I carried the club for a while and the cameras were put away. I didn't do it to be in his video, but then I was kind of potentially in the video. I was like, that's cool. And then the video gets shut down. I'm like, you know what? It's meant to be. So that was my attitude. I'm not disappointed at all. I felt like it was a great opportunity to connect with a fellow creator, golf creator, and just like talk shop and just relax, right? No cameras up. We could just say whatever we wanted, and we had a great time. And then it was cool. I got to meet John Rahm and the other people, and everybody's super cool. So all in all, incredible experience. Then on one of the holes, Grant comes up to me and he's like, hey, and this really it meant a lot to me, to be honest with you. He says, hey, can you look at my putting stroke? And I was like, whoa. I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like, I love helping people with their game. And I would always do that with some of my friends, like, hey, can you look at my stroke? And different friends that we would do that with. And so it just felt like, man, there's a level of trust that he has for me to look at his putting stroke. And then he says, I'm hitting it off the toe. And he doesn't say like not way out here, but just off center, right? Just on the toe side of center. I mean, tiny bit. And I'm like, dude, I do that. I struggle with that. I'm on these super putting, calibration machines and cameras, high speed, and we're looking at it. And I'm just like ever so slightly on the toe of center. And you can feel it. It's annoying is what it is. And that's what he pointed out. So I'm like, dude, this is so funny. Like, if you asked me anything, like, that would be the thing that I'm most in tune with, and I know exactly what to look for. So I looked at his stroke, and I said, okay, let's open the face a tiny bit. And so he did that, and he immediately saw a little bit of improvement, felt it immediately. But, it's hard to get used to that. And then I said, also, like, maybe scooch in. Your feet are pretty far from the ball, so get a little closer. And then, like, it clicked. And he was hitting it pure in the center of the putter. Hopefully it stuck, and he's striping it way better. We'll see. I don't know. But I just felt like, wow, that was a cool opportunity. But what really blew me away the most was how, like, genuinely excited and happy Grant was that, like, I was even there. It just was, it threw me for a loop. I was kind of rattled. Like, I was like, whoa, is this guy like for real right now? Because it was so unexpected from me that somebody would have that reaction. So the nicest golf YouTuber out there, no wonder he has such a huge following and channel and is just growing leaps and bounds over everybody else because he's that genuine of a guy. So hopefully I'll get to caddy for him again in the future. That would be awesome. I would love that. I'll go anywhere, do anything, carry a bag. And so any other YouTubers out there that want me to come out, let me know. And just carry a bag. I'll hoof it. I'll be the best caddy out there. Or maybe we're like the emergency YouTube coach to help fix, other YouTubers' game out in the wild. That would be cool too. So a couple series or potential like series of video that we could do. Let me know if that's something you all would like to see, and we'll see what we can put together. Who knows? But nonetheless, it was awesome. It's in the lost archives of Grant's, gigabytes of storage. Too bad, but it was good. Good experience. Glad to share it with you. Hope you all have a great day. Take care. See you soon.